Hey everyone, welcome to my video. In this video we are going to be creating the ring on the screen that you are seeing. Let's start with a new part. In front plane we are opening a sketch and adding two lines on it, and we are having trim, descended unnecessary part, and this angle going to be 50 and the radius is 8, and we are extending our point 8 mm, which is in the same line with the outer surface. Going to be an surface extrude 15 mm, and we are making splits on our surface and vertical split it again split line command, and then we create there a sketch. This sketch basically I converted the corners lines with convert entities. Dimension will be 3.5, and in top plane we are opening a top plane with help of our top plane on this point, and again top plane reference geometry plane, and we are opening here again a sketch, the same method that I'm using, just touching the points and moving lines, later making them equal, and wideness here between 2 points will be 1.5. Basically our sketch is ready. We can start with loft, and we are changing points. I'm going to use under the loft center line parameters. With selection manager I select the surfaces, the corners that I create by split, and to make sure that I'm going to remember, I'm giving a color to this. Now the operation, another operation on the top plane, opening a sketch and changing our visibility, going to be a line which is 1 mm high, and with the angle 15, and that is ready. With sweep I am choosing with selection manager this line, and I created an angular sweep. Then we are going to be making a mirror. This is ready. Now we are going to create our main profile. On the top surface we are opening a sketch, and I'm putting here a spline, creating two line. Our spline control point going to be 5 by 5 from origin, that we are having here another control point, and we are giving here 8 mm tangency factor. Here is 11 tangency factor, and then basically making a tangent with lines. Yes, and we are making a mirror. I need a main mirroring line. Mirror about going to be this, and now our main profile is ready. Under curves, again with split line, we create our profile. Now everything ready. I think we don't need these lines and these surfaces. We delete them. From top plane we are making a plane which is 9.6 millimeter high, and we are going to make offset 0.3 to roll out. Exactly, we create them. Better we cut unnecessary parts on our spline. Yes, this is also ready. And now we are making a loft. Sorry, edge going to be total selected, and this is ready. Now we are opening another plane which is 10.45 millimeter high, and our line here will be 1.85 offset to in. From top again we are checking. As you see, because of offsetting, my curve shortening and longering, because I'm gonna make everything in the align. I am cutting unnecessary parts, and to make sure that is fully defined and not moving, I am converting this line to construction line. Again loft. Exactly, we have it. Now we are going to create our last profiles. Again we are looking to surface. Here there will be an offset which is around 0.75 millimeter, and we are going to create here a radius arc, we can say, and that's going to be tangent to this point, and this dimension will be 0.75, and from this corner, from this surface, or we can just give from here 7.75 millimeter further. We can make this a little bit bigger. Let's make it. And we are giving an radius dimension. From both sides radius is defined, and we just basically bringing the connection point our spline, and we are going to make a mirror and mirror entities. These both line going to be mirrored, and we are closing the surface. And now with split line again we break our surface. Now I'm going to create here a loft again. As you see, we are step by step reaching our surface, and basically now with the help of this surface, sometimes it's not selecting, and then we just create right plane and sketch. The importance of starting in the middle of the origin, always, you know, you are countering situations like this. Because of I'm there, I don't need to open a plane, and I'm just basically using the place where I am. This line selected, and our profile going to be this, and I will make an extension on this profile up to 5 mm. Now we are going to create a trim profile. This trim profile basically a spline, and control points from this point to here going to be 6.75, and from here to here going to be 8.75. This should give the tangency, and the value of tangencies here 13, here going to be, let's say 8. Now this is ready. We can make split line on this unnecessary part, and we delete it. Now we need another spline, which is for this corner. Again we are starting. Now I'm going to give an equal curvature, and control point can be in any place, or we can just make something simpler. We can just create a spline without having any middle control point. We can just basically say equal curvature to here, equal curvature to here. Everything is now much more better. And because of this corner is an open corner, and I'm going to create here another spline that I'm going to make a 3D spline basically, and this is going to be equal curvature to here, and this as a again a point that I should create an equal curvature. Basically we made it like this, and now we are going to try result project curve. I create a project curve. Now this is a little bit inside. I don't want to make this surface so little. Then I'm going to change my spline, which is now so much inside. I'm trying to little bit open area. Again, now trying with project curve. No, again it is not what I want. I'm going to delete this. Equal curvature. Better we delete all, and again putting. You can say here equal curvature, and here we can just keep how it is. Exactly, we can leave it like this. It is up to you. And select it to line and convert it this kind of 3D line. Now it is not complete. I wanna complete it because of sometimes I'm not able to estimate everything right. This kind of things, unexpected things can happen. But I open a 3D sketch, and I am giving both equal curvature and connecting this curve to where it should be. Now we are making a boundary surface, or we can make loft simpler, and this is going to be our surface loft area. Unnecessary curves is gone. Now I can make a mirror area. This and this will be, and now I'm closing these points. Exactly what we want. And also this surface was open with help of Loft. I also created, and now I'm just going to create one control point on the model for the operation of filled surface. This is going to be around in the angle of 45 degree, or like let's say 42, around where is the highest point of our spline. I created such a crack on the surface like this, and now I am selecting my two line, or we can make like three pointed plane here by just selecting 3 point. And now we are going to open here a sketch and creating here a spline between these 2 points, and now we give some angle. We say here 2.5, we say here maybe 1, or we can say here equal curvature, and also one more step back. Exactly, equal curvature. There is a problem between our dimensions. I delete all dimensions, and now I'm going to give my equal curvature. Didn't happen again. Probably this is the line of here. It is that we create a curve. It's not a really good one. Without giving any value, now I'm going to complete like the form that I want to have. I'm just creating here, and this will be of course mirrored. I hope video is not too long for you, but there is not an easy way to make it shorter. But we are almost done, and generally our ring is ready. Now we select surfaces, almost every surface is selected, and this is going to be a constraint curve. As you see here, we create a form on the surface, but it is now gone. Let's try it again. Exactly, it is not exactly what I want, but I don't want to go back now. I want to have this area a little bit having bigger gaps, but this is also for our example is a ready how to say enough solution. I'm not going to make it again. And there was a open area in the surface. I closed it, and now we are going to make a knit surface, and we create a solid here. I think this is not selected. We select this also. Now everything seems, oh, we don't have here a open area. This was unnecessary part. we are both sending them, and this was also an unnecessary part. Comment says that you cannot delete that, and then I'm just going to basically create a surface with offset, and its surface is going to be moved down, and now we need everything that is ready. Last touches like 0.2 mm radiuses on the corners, the edges. Basically we select all surface. Oh, I made a mistake. Now I will give here a radius before making that like 1, and again a radius which is going to be 0. Let's say 0.71 to the happen. Somehow okay. On this corner edge 1 here, creating a 0.5. Yes, something like this, and now fillet all surface. Value will be smaller. Is there one selected area? Everything seems somehow ready. Yes. I will go create here some drops, little drops, but because of video is now taking so longer, I will not do completely, but the way of making that so simple. You are opening a plane here, and just you draw your figure, and then with the features extrude cut you are selecting an option up to surface, offset from surface, and with minus offset you can cut your figure on the surface, and then your model going to be done. Thank you for watching. I hope it's a nice helpful video for understanding of the surface idea, the how to say, concept.